Shot. Nice way to start. Straight drive. Healthy swing of the blade. Boundary, second ball of day 3. Lead. Shout down the leg side given. So that front on action with Aldridge hitting the seam and Clark catching up with it.
Bit more flight and a bit of width, and it's punished by Cam Steele, who drives powerfully through cover for 4. Got him! Steele cuts again, and this time he picks up the wicket. It's Lammonby at backward point. Great piece of fielding the previous delivery. Driven through the offside. Punch rather from Atkinson. He picks up his first boundary. Down the ground, and 6. Short again, and pulled well by Atkinson. Pierces the gap.
Making room and slapping and just getting it through. I say just getting it through, about 5 metres straight of mid-off, who was up inside that fielding circle, so to speak. Overton into the 20s, and the day up for themselves. He's placed that beautifully, Overton. Not a lot of room to work with 2 men set back to the short boundary, but bisected them.
Short, and Jamie Overton gets something on it, and that will fly to the boundary. Short and chopped on. Jamie Overton can't believe it, but Kasey Aldridge picks up 5. It's his 5th wicket. He finishes 5 for 64. He's congratulated by his teammates. An outstanding effort. And he picks up a wicket with his second ball. I don't think that's the way he'd imagined it. Slightly short down the leg side, and Dixon gets a little tickle on it.
Deepish leg gully as well. Better. Great timing from the balls of his feet out to the rope. His first boundary. The first boundary of Somerset's second innings. 11 for 1. It completes the over. Shot. Organised. It's a good player, Tom Lammonby. For all your correspondence. Shot. Renshaw's turn to play through the onside to the longer boundary, but it doesn't matter. The timing's perfect. Renshaw to double figures with his first 4. Again, that's through the onside from Lammonby. Gets it on the hip. He's looked really good since lunch. Oh, squared up.
It's a nice little tickle. There is no one down the fine leg boundary. So a fruitless chase in the end. Nicely played. Oh, now that looks close. And up goes the finger. So Lawrence has got the extraordinary figures of 2 for 4 in 9 balls. He's made the breakthrough. He made the initial breakthrough, getting the right-handed Dixon out down the leg side. This time he is. That's a lovely shot. Nothing more than a push. It was a little full, but the full face of the bat.
Square drive for 4. It was up-ish, and it did go behind point, but Goldsworthy into double figures. Fully. That's what we were talking about last over, and put away. Rightly so. All the way 4-6. Short boundary in the direction of the Galladari stand. Threw away triple tons, you ask me. Oh, straight, nice. It was in the air from Goldsworthy. Just backed his swing, gets another boundary. Just past the stumps. Goldsworthy to 25. He's now through again. Goldsworthy shifting gears in the last couple of overs. Hit a 6 off Steele. Now 2 falls off Overton, new to the attack. And 4 more as well. Too short. Lammonby hammers it away and records another half century. Just a subtle acknowledgement. Knows there is so much more work to do for the visiting team, but he's been the man in form so far in season 2024, Tom Lammonby. Back at the peak of his powers, 97 for 2.
Really use it. Oh, now then, that looks tight. And he's given him. Lammonby goes, Steele makes the breakthrough. Cropping forward, didn't get a massive stride in. The ball turning back into the pads. It looked pretty straight to me.
That's a delightful shot from Tom Banton. Full and straight from Clark and worked well through mid-wicket for 4. He picks up his first boundary. He moves on to 7. Somerset 116 for 3. Stealing again. And it's another wicket for Cam Steele. Banton doesn't get a cut shot away. Clark full again, and that's driven crisply by James Rew. He will pick up 4. That's his first boundary.
A week off.
That's a lovely shot. Placement was perfect there. It wasn't too far away from point and left hand thereof. It's skipped away from a boundary off the last ball of the over. 136 for 4. Spin on at both ends is going to, you would think, keep it good. And that's a half century for Lewis Goldsworthy. He's not looked in any trouble at all.
Did that for you, actually.
Well, that's expertly played. The conventional sweep this time, doesn't need to reverse it. It's a good old piece of it along the ground, down through deep backward square, and that means scores are level. And that's exactly where James Rew's going to hit it. There's a gap there, but I think this has wisely been left open.
Varied what he was doing.
And Lawrence strikes again. He picks up his 3rd. James Rew edges that one straight to first hit. We were just talking about the turn that Lawrence was getting from around the wicket to the left-hander.
And they may not require too much time tomorrow, as that's helped away for 4. Is that pad or thigh pad? No, it was off the blade, so.
There's a short one. They've gone up, and he's got him. The short ball works for Atkinson. We were saying just in the previous over that a wicket felt like it was just round the corner for Atkinson. He's bowled with really good pace in this spell. Swatted away through the offside. Gregory will pick up 4 runs as the ball just about reaches the very, very long offside boundary. Gregory moves to 12. Somerset 171 for 6.
Nicely played by Aldridge, easing onto the back foot, finding the gap between point. Now he's got hold of that well as Aldridge. The despairing dive from Ollie Pope is in vain.
Many years.
That's a bit short. It's got the treatment. Very occasionally he's dropped short. And actually, oh, it's just squirted away through backward point. That was, I think, quite clever bowling from Lawrence. Oh, it nearly gets through. Expansive drive, a thick inside edge. That's the power of the silly points, isn't it? Someone comes into your eye line. But Aldridge survives, moves to 20, 204 for 6. Somerset will close on. They lead.